Hello YouTube, welcome back. Today's been a really difficult day, really difficult day. It's Monday, April 10th, 2023. It's 9:35 p.m. and I just missed the bus on McDowell Road. Just missed the route 16 bus. I was trying to remember all these routes. So yeah, add the Valley Metro app to the list of apps that don't work on my iPhone due to the screen problem. So as I explained on the video where I was showing how the screen is unresponsive in the lower left-hand corner, the apps that are crippled the most by it are ones that have an essential button in or near the lower left-hand corner of the app. The Valley Metro Transit app has a, in order to get to the screen, which is the meat and potatoes, what they call the planning screen, which is the meat and potatoes of the app. That's what gets you to the map where it shows you where it has a GPS tracking to show you. I'm really struggling carrying my backpack because if you remember right, one of the strap on the right side, it broke. So I only have the left strap, and the left strap doesn't keep it on my shoulder very well. It's constantly trying to fall off. And bus stop full of trash. Well, some things never change. At least now I can sit my shit down. What's up? Well, people walking. Something I don't see enough of, especially not women. Damn, I just got another email from emergencymail.org. I got suckered into signing up for some stupid thing online. I don't know, it was a YouTube ad promising a free scooter, fill out a questionnaire, test products kind of thing, and yeah, all it was email harvesting, and now I'm getting this emergencymail.org. So much spam from these people. Severe weather alert has been issued in your area. Yeah. They send a weather alert, they send 4 a day. You know, there's no severe weather unless you're counting heat as severe weather here. On that note, the forecast for tomorrow is 98 degrees. So yeah, we went from cold to hot as hell, just literally in 2 days, 3 days here. As I'm back to being without a running vehicle. So as I was trying to explain the phone, the lower left corner of the screen doesn't work. Things that have buttons down there, if they're essential to operating the app, then the app is kind of useless. And I guess I can show you all now. Oh, and my home button is really getting bad. Like it's physically trying to fall right out of the phone, out of the iPhone. Yeah, so there's the Valley Metro app. It automatically opens to the home screen, which I find is annoying. Because the home screen is just like this text stuff that is information that I never ever have any need for, that you get to when you press the home button there. And I don't understand why they don't just have the app open to that part there where it says plan, the little foldy, the second icon from the left there, because that's the part that you actually use. That shows the map and shows where all the bus stops are, and you click on the bus stops to, wow, as I deleted one, I just got another emergencymail.org email. God, I don't have enough annoyances in my life. There's got to be some way to unsubscribe from that, because holy crap, man, those are bugging me. Yeah, this is how well trying to... Oh shit, that was the screen I was looking for. It's so hard to switch apps because my home button doesn't work right. And to be fair, this particular iPhone, it's never really, that functionality's never really worked good. Like switching back and forth with apps in iOS is supposed to be as simple as just double clicking the home button and clicking your app, but most of the time I end up having to just go to the app and go to the icon to launch it because the home button doesn't work good enough for that switching apps feature to work. Anyways, you see I can click on that icon there, but it doesn't bring up the map because that's in the part of the screen that just doesn't work. So yeah, that makes the Valley Metro app on the iPhone completely useless, which is shitty because the one thing, and I've mentioned this before back when I was riding the bus all the time and I was regularly taking Valley Metro, I get about 30 minutes to wait here, so hey, hang out with me while I talk to myself. And I just barely missed the bus. Like I would say less than an eighth of a mile away. Oh, much less than an eighth of a mile away. Maybe more like a 16th of a mile away as I was walking down the bus route, or the, what do you call it, the multi-use path down the green belt there, when I saw the bus drive by. Now, I'm going to have less than a 30-minute wait since that one drove by because it was running late, but it's still after 10 until the next bus shows up. So, I forget what time it would be, but it's after 10 and it's 9:42 now. So yeah, I got some waiting to do, which sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I do wish I could while I'm filming with, since I can't really film anything with the, actually, you know what? I can film with the iPhone. The selfie camera works on the iPhone, and that'll give me access to the Valley Metro app on here. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Hey, welcome back, YouTube. So it's still it's 9:43. It's still Monday evening, and I'm still waiting for the bus. I'm not used to talking into a camera like this. I lots of experience talking into a microphone. I worked in radio and DJ work for a long time, but talking into a camera, not really my bag. And of course, I'm not gonna have. I expect I'm gonna have bad eye contact because I'm trying to operate my other phone. I'm trying to get into it right now. All the swiping and tapping needed to open this thing is always difficult for me. So, but I found out the hard way that leaving a phone unlocked is not secure, even from people that you think you can trust. I just noticed on, what was it, Saturday night? Yeah, I went out Saturday night. Friday night at work. Saturday night I went out. Boy, did I go out. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just got another emergencymail.org email. Like, why do they send me so many? It's just insane. This is why I have trouble keeping up with the real emails, because I get so much bullshit. Okay, I'm trying to bring up the Valley Metro app. There it is. I'm not used to launching that one in my I'm not used to launching that one in the Obamaphone, because prior to the screen issue, I always use that one in my iPhone. I've mentioned before, one of the biggest fails of the iOS, not the iOS app, but of the Valley Metro app, is that the people who developed it kind of forgot who their target demographic is and who actually uses it. They oh, I can totally smell weed right now. I wonder where that's coming from. I'm like looking around me trying to see the possible. I can't see it. Oh God, it smells like weed strong right now. There comes somebody. was a woman. Anyway, yeah, I feel like they forgot like who actually uses, who actually rides the bus, the demographic, and let's be frank, that's people who are fucking poor, largely people who rely on government services, and thus have Obamaphones, which are notoriously underpowered, shitty phones that are crippled, even more than that, by the fact that many of them have pre-installed tracking apps that are disguised as newsreader apps that can't be deleted, that are robbing some of the already inadequate resources from the phone. The Valley Metro app on a good, on a higher end phone works fantastic. I mean, even on an older flagship phone like my iPhone 6s Plus, my iPhone 7, Valley Metro app works wonderfully. I mean, it's not working good on my iPhone 7 Plus because of the screen issue. But if this 7 Plus wasn't damaged, prior to the damage, it worked great on it. On the various Obamaphones that I've owned, and I'm on my fourth one. This is number 4 here. Yeah, not so much. It is working, so I guess I can't complain. But yeah, it's laggy. But yeah, on my first Obamaphone was very difficult to use because the screen resolution was so low on that everything came up at a size that it wasn't functional. It really wasn't functional. It's like they didn't even give a thought that somebody could be using a phone with a screen resolution that low. I'm trying to check and see when my next bus is going to be here. Well, at least I don't have to worry about getting on a bus that's only going to take me to 43rd. Oh, that's never a worry at this stop anyway. Those only start at 43rd, not at 48th. Oh, and for those who get confused when I just say a street or an avenue number, it's like, wait, 43rd, 44th, 48th, it's all next to each other. Why don't you walk? There's something that should have been obvious to me, but I never really caught it until I went through the dispatching class when I was being trained to be a yellow cab driver in 1991. But with little exception, the way the street grid is laid out in Phoenix, and obviously every number exists for avenues and every number exists for streets, but thoroughfares, streets that go through major streets, obviously 7th Street and 7th Avenue and 3rd Street and 3rd Avenue don't count. But from 12th Street onward, I just got another emergencynlaw.org pop up. I just saw that. That website is ridiculous. Or that email list. I just can't believe how much spam I'm getting from those people. It's really annoying. Yeah, from 12th Street on, and from 15th Avenue on, all thoroughfares that are even numbers are streets, and all thoroughfares that are odd numbers are avenue. So when I say I'm at 48th, that means I'm at 48th Street. And I say if I catch the bus at 44th, that means 44th Street. And when I say that the bus that I catch at 44th might end at 43rd, that's an odd number, so that's an avenue. So yeah, catching the bus from 44th to 43rd, I'm not going a block, I'm going across town. I hope that made sense to y'all. Because I know sometimes I just will say 43rd or 79th or 48th or 40th or 35th or 27th. Avenues are west of Central, streets are east of Central.
generally speaking, and mind you, this is a very general thing, streets are better than avenues. But there's shithole parts of Phoenix everywhere. So that was an interesting sidetrack. So I don't know quite what to think of this. Hang on, I'm trying to get... Okay, it says that my next bus will be at 10:04, and it says on time. So if it says on time, that generally means it's going to be on time. I hope y'all can hear me. The traffic's loud and annoying, and it's even late at night. It's 9:52 p.m. now. So 10:04 for the next bus. That's not too far away. Got some bot emailing me using the name Alice. I don't know why I even respond to those stupid things. I guess I'm bored and it feels like I'm having some kind of interaction. That one's definitely a bot. I guess it's just to hope somebody cares enough about me to reach out to me. Silly me, right? So anyway, a little bit ago I mentioned the importance of having, like, it's annoying to have to unlock and get into phones like that, but the importance of having it just to protect my phone, even from people that are supposedly close to me. So my friend Stephanie, one of the few people who's got my phone number to Obamaphone 4, which was the phone number that was previously to Obamaphone 3. So 4 Obama phones, 3 previous phone numbers to go with them. And for those who've been following this blog for a while, that is oh my gosh, I forgot her name. It's the phone number I got that used to get tons of calls and messages for somebody. Oh, Brittany. The name is Brittany. Yeah, Brittany's phone number. I still get text messages from Brittany. I still get a lot of stuff from Brittany. Although mostly what I get is stuff that she should be in control of. Like, let me open up my text messages here. Just go down my text messages, because hardly anybody actually text messages me on this number. Because hardly anybody has this number. Looks like I fell asleep on the face of my phone and created a draft of some phone number that is entirely too many digits with a whole bunch of funny looking emojis. That's classic. See, jobs to careers, that would be actually for me from a website I signed up with. Because when I was initially job hunting before I got the job at Amazon, this was the phone number that I used in association with all the recruiter websites, so as to not have all that stuff exploding on my iPhone, and drowning out my inbox, with what I would try to use to actually keep in touch with people. Oh my God, I just got another emergencymail.org email. Fuck's sake, that shit's annoying. Oh yeah, this one here, community.com. This is definitely something that Brittany has signed up for, that I get text messages from on this phone. Like, not every day, at least they're not overwhelming with it. Like emergencymail.org, I think it's given me like 4 emails since I've been sitting here. But these guys send text messages. Got one on Saturday at 8:04 a.m., one on Thursday at 1:13 p.m., one March 31st at 8:03 a.m., one on March 28th at 11 p.m. I've tried texting it back, and obviously it's a server, because I never know response when I text somebody. But it's all this religious crap. Like this one here has a link to m.community.com / and just a whole bunch of a random string of alphanumeric string. This is are you doing the best you can while creating space for error? Whether life in a parental relationship, whether know, whether life is life in a parental relationship, marriage, or even a work relationship, being confident is giving it your best and letting God handle the rest. Yeah, God's handling me fucking great. Thanks, God. Thanks for letting my car fucking shit the bed today. That was great, God. I definitely needed my car to break down today. Yeah. At this point, when people say things to me about God, I say, Hasadiga, evil eye. But anyway. Let's see. That was me trying to see if I could use MMS to hit my email from this phone, which did work. I realized that one of my Google recovery email addresses was the MMS email address for my phone with Cricket, which of course is no longer a good email address, and it was asking me to update it. Google was asking me to update it, and I'm like, I don't know what that email address is at this point for any of my phones. And then I tried to do that with my iPhone, which is this is after I had the problem of somebody's walking this way. This is after I had the problem of data not working with Mint Mobile, so of course that went nowhere. I never did receive it. And interestingly enough, I don't think I've received it since. So, oh yeah, that didn't sound good at all. You hear so many cars driving by on the street that just obviously are in need of some work. For what it's worth, my car usually sounds pretty good, except when it stalls out. And that's not the problem today. That's not why I can't drive it, by the way. I did mention the other day that at one point that I saw my battery light flash on, but then it flashed right off, and I'm like, I should be all right. Well, I was wrong. Apparently my alternator has gone out. I mean, I haven't had a proper diagnosis of it or anything, but as I pulled up into my driveway this morning after I got home from work, the car stalled out. And the first thing it did before it stalled out, and this is how I know when it's running, one of the signs that the alternator is not working, and that it's just running off what residual power is left in the car or in the battery. The radio cut out. Now, I thought that the radio station was having dead air because it was an automated station I was listening to. I thought maybe their automation had fucked up because, as you've seen in my vlogs, automated stations sometimes fuck up, and since they don't actually really have staff listening to them all the time, sometimes that fuck up. Oh, and my Obamaphone just died. That's fabulous. That's fabulous. I know it's almost time for my bus, so that was the only one I could use the bus app on. So now I'm not going to be able to know. I'm not going to be able to use that app to track when I'm going to be arriving. Not that it makes any difference. I'm kind of at the mercy of the bus for what time I make it to work. So I'm going to get there when I get there. It just, I don't know. I like to know. It feels better to know. Also, there's a messenger app that I'm running on that phone that I was kind of hoping to hear back from a couple of people on. And maybe I can log into it on the iPhone. I just recently changed my password, and I just can't, I don't remember. I have, like, I've been kind of clear, I have sort of a memory issue. And so remembering passwords is, unless I use the same password for everything, which is an obvious security risk. I think I did just remember what the password is for that site. It just came back in a voice in my head. Generally, I really struggle with remembering passwords, so I'm very reliant on certain phones remembering my stuff, but when Google or other things offer to remember my password, I always decline that because I'm constantly hearing about these major data leaks, and it's one thing if one password gets compromised, but the thought of one website holding all my password all my passwords, and then that website getting compromised is something that I find super, super unnerving. And the risk of it affecting me, let's be real, is probably slim to none, but it's enough to make me not want to have anything else try to remember my passwords. I just kind of hope for websites to have functional password recovery systems. Hopefully better than Social Security, was SSA.gov. I'm still waiting in the mail for their password recovery information. I did check my mail yesterday, finally. Yeah, my vinyl mail, which is a sound sheet record, my mailman damn near folded in half to put in my mailbox, so I would assume that record is ruined. That's a waste of $5, $6, whatever those cost. Not happy about that, and I suppose ultimately that's on me for not checking my mail more often. But now I got to do like all the common plebs and just try to watch up the road to see the bus coming. So anyway, talking about needing to, keep a pin on your phone so your phone isn't just unlocked. Obviously, one of the biggest purpose of that is to protect it in case somebody steals it. So I've got apps and stuff that are, do just open up on certain phones, and if somebody steals my phone, that stops them from getting in it. Oh shit, there's my bus, I think. Oh yeah, that's my bus. I gotta wrap this up. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll explain the other shit later. It's 10:53 p.m. Thank you. So I finally made it to 79th Avenue. It's going to be after 11 by the time I make it to work. And I don't think I have enough UPT to cover all the hours. You know what I mean? So I could, because if I had enough UPT, I'd just use UPT to cover the hours, and then I would use use UPT to cover the hours, and then use minutes of PTO to cover from 11 o'clock to whatever time I end up clocking in. But last I checked, I had about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours of UPT, so I'd managed to accumulate back up. So yeah, I'm just having so much of a personal struggle with getting to work on time that my UPT just isn't racking up like it should be. And that's from a bunch of different things combined, and it's not like I'm not trying to take personal responsibility for it, but part of it kind of stems from when I'm sexually frustrated, I don't sleep well, and I struggle with maintaining like regular sleep anyway, and a lot of that is due to my mental health issues, but that definitely being sexually frustrated compounds it, and at this point I'm not having any contact with Priscilla. I don't think I've heard from her since, I don't know. I don't remember what day I last heard from her, but it's been a while. It was last week sometime. Well, I wonder what's going on over at Amazon. I see, up until just now, I was going to turn the camera so y'all could see it, but I was seeing emergency vehicle lights flashing over in the parking lot. So yeah, I don't know why else I'm struggling so much with sleeping. I really don't. I mean, getting to work on time. Well, part of it's traffic. You know, sometimes traffic will kick me in the ass. Obviously, that's not an issue today. Today was mostly just sleep issues. My car's broke down, obviously, so I'm walking. But the deal with today, I did set alarms to wake me up in plenty of time to take the bus. And somebody had even offered, it's a stranger, so that made me a little nervous, but somebody had offered to, I just saw a homeless person walk underneath this bridge and the easement, the homeless person had to squat under here. First time I've seen that actually happen. Hope you all can hear me. I-10 is freaking loud. Not so bad when you're in a car with sound insulation protecting you from it, but yeah, when you're a pedestrian walking over it, I-10 is awful. I-10 down below me right there. On the 79th Avenue Bridge, haven't used that in a long time. Shooting with the selfie camera because that's all I have that works right now. If I turn on the forward-facing camera on this iPhone, it does that crazy twitchy thing. And Obamaphone 4 died while I was on my way, while I was waiting for the bus. Amazon Prime truck just went underneath me. There's so many Amazon facilities in the Phoenix metro area. It's just seeing an Amazon truck roll by here. There's no indication that it was coming or going to the warehouse I work at, 2IR3. Okay, it's been a while since I've taken this bridge, so I don't know the status of the ADOT always tries to cut off access to people here. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty secure on this side. Kind of forgot what a pain in the ass this is. That this side of the bridge isn't finished. Oh, and the deal with my backpack, so it was the right shoulder strap that broke. Oh, nice. Nice. Somebody with some cutters or something has just completely cut away and opened up this side. You can all see that. It's just completely cut away from like right there. Nice. I don't know who opened this up, but God, thank you. Hopefully ADOT doesn't get around to fixing it anytime soon. Walking down that. Y'all can see that. Sometimes I worry I'm going to lose my balance and fall off it, but wow, and they've somebody's completely busted open the gate too. So that is quite possibly the easiest it's ever been for me to come off the 79th Avenue Bridge on the north side of it, or sorry, the south side of it, over by the warehouse. I just had the awkwardness of trying to hop over two of the cement barriers between the sidewalks and the in the part of the road, that would be the road if we went through. That's not. But yeah, note to self: I'll have to do this again tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll be doing it on the way home, work tomorrow. Although I might take the Van Buren bus. I do have a day pass. Although since riding here on the McDowell is just a single ride, I just use $2 cash with day passes. I don't know. I think it's that much for a day pass, but. It's hard to explain how the rates work with Valley Metro, but anyways, yeah, easier to just pay $2 cash since I had it. It looks like some homeless people are starting to squat down here again. I see a tent off to my left, and all that noise is coming from somebody on top of an RV. Apparently they're living in the RV. That's a little unnerving. Actually, it's not an RV, it's a box truck.
past a car on my left that obviously somebody is living in as well. Kind of a four-door sedan. Curious if that box truck is what Ed, the forklift driver, is living in. He's the guy I mentioned previously that I thought he got fired, but come to find out he just got temporarily suspended for bringing a knife, some kind of a knife into the warehouse. Another car on the left. It looks like somebody's living inside. Yeah, there's definitely somebody in there. I can see the glow of something in there, probably smartphone or something. So the deal with my backpack is the right shoulder strap broke as opposed to the left. And I realize why I'm struggling so much with it now, and I wasn't before, is that since I'm left-handed, I pretty much, when I hold a smartphone with one hand, I'm pretty much always holding it with my left hand. So if I'm carrying a backpack with one arm, it works substantially better. You know, one shoulder works substantially better if it's my right shoulder than my left shoulder. But now I have to use the left shoulder because the right strap broke. So consequently, it keeps kind of falling off. It's pretty awkward. Low battery, 10% battery warning. Fabulous. And I did not bring an iPhone charging cable with me, I don't think. I think that's in my car. I did bring a charger and a cord for, whoa, a bunch of people walking through the parking lot at Amazon here with CVS on. I wonder what that's about. Looks like ABM people. Maybe they're actually going through cleaning the lot. It's sad that most of what they're cleaning is trash left behind by employees here. It makes me sick that people would trash the place they work. But I see a lot of it. Wow, and I do see the emergency vehicles flashing over there. Can you see it? Can I get it on the camera? Kind of flashing emergency vehicles near the front of the building. That's not good. I wish I had the skill to fix the strap on this backpack. I just bought this thing and it's just not nearly as nice with the right strap broken. So I was talking, I keep talking about and then get sidetracked talking about other stuff, but before I caught the bus, I was talking about like the need for a PIN to log into your phone, and yeah, like I can't even trust the people around me, and this adds to the reason of like why I'm completely comfortable to be done with Priscilla. I mean, I don't know, I'm still going through a lot of personal soul searching about that, but my God, like looking at my vlog, I've been trying to break up with her for a couple of years. so yeah, obviously I'm not good at that. Wow, there's some kind of alarm going on here. Can you hear that? Sounds like it's going off from inside the KRB3 side. Weird. Wow, I wonder what's going on here. This is kind of ominous, to say the least. Not a lot of people in the parking lot tonight. Not a lot of cars, anyway. Oh man, looks like my phone is shooting video in a mirror image mode. God, I hate that. Hopefully I can fix that. And actually, I think it's probably only shooting it and showing that in the screen. I think I've got it in my settings to save it normal. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine when I see video on social media and it's 180 degrees flipped and like lettering and stuff behind the person or a slogan or something on their t-shirt is mirror image instead of being like normal. I'm not sure how that became a trend. I guess people can't handle looking at a picture of themselves in a selfie screen that it doesn't look like a mirror. It's like, oh, it's backwards. No, actually, that's how it's supposed to look. Anyway, being mirrored, I guess, at some point in time became the normal, which is insane to me. All right, I see a bunch of people waiting out front, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. But anyway, what I was going to say, I just want to get this out, is that on Obamaphone 4, and I found these messages still in place on Obamaphone 3. Obamaphone 3 is working again. Like, the screen is really screwed, but I can still use it as long as I struggle through the shittiness of the screen. It's functional. When I started Obamaphone 4, I was able to transfer, the first time ever, transfer pretty much everything from Obamaphone 3 to it, including all my old text messages. Anyway, Priscilla went through, I'm assuming it was Priscilla, like who the fuck else would do this? Went through and deleted every message between me and my friend Stephanie. Now I still have those messages I still have those messages on Obamaphone 3, but yeah, they've mysteriously disappeared from Obamaphone 4, and I haven't heard from her in a while, but yeah, it's shitty. Not happy about that. I'm sorry, what?